Welcome to Dave TV for the 18th of April, 2011. Got some cool stuff for you today. It's tax day, and of course, I did my taxes back in March, but you will, if you're self-employed like me, you have to send in your taxes, send in your estimated payments 4 times a year, and that's right, one of the times of the year is today. I have to send in those estimated tax payments in April, June, September, and January. So that's the fun stuff, hey, right? I don't know, man. It's crazy day, crazy day. Where am I here? I have an audio clip I wanted to show you, and let's listen to this.
Heard her dulcet tones for years doing your morning traffic, and her singing has had commuters banging their dashboards wanting more. Now, by no one's demand, Bonneville Corporation brings you the Lisa Baden Songbook. Lisa Baden's heartfelt renditions of some of America's favorite songs, as only Lisa Baden can do. Thankfully, no one sings like Lisa can. You get her rendition of I'm Not Lisa.
I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie.
And now the just discovered Lisa Baden, Ike and Tina Turner demo tapes thought lost forever. And now they've been found.
Tina, I'll kick it off if you don't mind. Ike, give me a C chord in the intro. Let's kick it. Left a good job in the city.
Now that's music. But let's not forget Lisa's version of Paul Anka's big hit, Having My Baby.
Having my baby. What a lovely way of telling me that he loves me.
And who can forget Lisa's treatment of Bob Seger's night moves?
Nothing like the night moves. Oh, yeah.
And for her Hispanic friends, this message from Lisa, Que pasa, amigos? Lisa gives you all her song treatments in Spanish.
Bésame, bésame mucho.
And if you call now to order, you'll get the special Lisa Baden's George Harrison studio session.
No, George, listen to the way I do it. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover.
I don't block that, Lisa. I don't really feel like it has the rhythm to it.
Oh, George, trust me. Something in the way she
The Lisa Baden Songbook, now available at fine stores everywhere.
But you won't find it at the Borders in Rockville. They just closed. Look at that. When I Google Lisa Baden, I get a picture of me from my Dave TV when I talked about Big K Radio. I guess that's when I talked about Lisa Baden. That was back in January when Lisa was leaving WTOP. She works for Metro Traffic. And as we all know, WTOP did not renew its contract with Metro Traffic, so Lisa is no longer heard on WTOP as of February. Lisa is still heard on Channel 7, does the morning TV traffic stuff on Channel 7, and she's also heard on, I believe WAVA is what we're hearing, that she does the morning traffic on WAVA 105.9 Christian Talker in the market. Anyhow, folkies, some things from Dave's record collection, 91X. Xmas, remember, this is the Ends, really cool station out of Tijuana, Mexico for the San Diego market, XETRA, really cool rocker there, got that, some other cool bands, of course, I always love New Order there, and really cool stuff there. This was a British album that I bought at the Tower Records there in Piccadilly Circus, back when it was there. Nirvana from Dave's record collection, Gary Newman from Dave's record collection, really cool stuff. North by Northwest soundtrack, one of my favorite movies. Great music there from Bernard Herrmann, and of course 9 Inch Nails. Some Ends stuff from the Dave's record collection. Wanted to point out that we did a Dave TV on Saturday where we ran a clip from 1965 edition of What's My Line game show, where contestants have to guess a guest's occupation or whatever, and Marie McDonald, the WWDC traffic lady, was there. Apparently, I had this in the back of my mind, but it didn't click when I was showing you the clip. But I was reminded by a number of mailbaggers that Marie was killed about a year later when her copter crashed. She and her pilot were both killed in September 1st, 1966 in the Washington area. The pilot had stopped somewhere to pick up some stuff at a local restaurant, an iced tea. The the copter was taken off and it had a big fiery crash, and both Marie and the pilot were killed. Very, very sad for this beautiful woman, young woman, to know that just a year after she did that What's My Line appearance, that she died in a in a copter crash. So anyhow, just wanted to point that out to you. I somewhere in the back of my mind that was in there, and I said, there's something more to tell about Marie McDonald, and it just didn't quite click when I was doing showing you the video clip. So if you want to go back to Saturday's edition, which was the 16th, go down the page here. If you're on the Dave TV page, go down to the video below me and click on and watch the little clip from What's My Line. Wonderful lady, and very sad to hear about her death. Well, way back in 1966. So that's that. Wow. I tell you, I wouldn't get up in a helicopter. You would get me up in a helicopter. Big news today. Channel 2 in Baltimore launched a 4:30 in the morning newscast. They became Baltimore's first local TV station to launch a local newscast at 4:30. WMAR, as you may or may not know, is the the news laggard in the market. They are often trail 11, 13, and 45 in their news ratings. So we'll see if this clicks for them. I don't know if Baltimore's that so much of an early riser market. DC is, because there's an awful lot of federal government workers down here, and a lot of them do this time-sharing shit things and go to work at horrendously early hours. But anyhow, check that out. You can read more about that on DCRTV.com. Also, we're reporting David Ensor. He used to be a reporter for ABC News and for CNN. He's been a diplomat, actually, based in Kabul, Afghanistan since early 2010, will become the new head of the Voice of America. So he's going to move to that job this summer, probably around June. So look for that. Rob Pegораro's last column for the Washington Post was in Sunday's paper, although the Post website, WAPO.com, did not link to it directly, which is weird. But anyhow, if you've got a copy of yesterday's Post, Sunday's Post, do check out the business section and read Rob's new column. A lot of good wisdom there about the technology business, and Rob will be missed. He's one of the increasingly dwindling number of columnists in the Post that I really like, and it's sad that he's going. Howard Kurtz is gone, Rob Pegoraro is gone. Len Shapiro's gone. A lot of cool people are no longer in the paper, and it's a sad thing. One of the things I wanted to point out, I noticed the Examiner, the Washington Examiner, is now getting better distribution out here in Wild West Fairfax. I noticed a lot of the shopping centers, like nearby South Lakes Village Center here in Reston, you can't find the Examiner. Never could. There was nobody that even had it. And now I noticed that the Safeway, at least the local Safeway, now has a little bin there on the way out with a pile of fresh Examiners. So you can find the Examiner here. Now, if you live in a condo like I do, you don't get the freebie papers delivered. They just don't bother to. They only deliver the freebie papers twice a week, and they at least the Examiner, and it's only to upper income single family homes. So anyhow, I've been reading Examiner ever since it started. I have to say, in retrospect, it's a good little paper. I like it. It's tabloid format. It's a quick read. It's concise, to the point. What I don't like about the paper is the fact that it basically is a hate Obama paper. Just about every commentary in the paper, especially their silly one on page 2, always just slams Obama, slams the Democrats, slams the lefties. If the Examiner wants to be a good paper, how about giving us the whole spectrum of opinion? It's predictably boring and bland when it comes to their editorial political comment. Come on, you can do better than that, Examiner. What's his name? Philip Anschutz, the guy that owns the paper, is a right-wing media baron, and he just wants to use the paper basically to shove his right-wing views down our throats, and it gets boring. It would be a better paper if it, strives somehow to at least attempt to mirror the entire political commentary that's available in the Washington area, something that some radio stations should do too, like WMAR, but that's another story. Get me onto a Chris Plant rant, right? I listened to Chris Plant at 9 o'clock. Man, the guy just says the same damn thing every damn day. Boring, 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 boring. He is such a boring man. I feel sorry for him. He's just hideously boring. You get up 3 hours of radio time and you say the same damn thing every day. All right, folks, that's it for today. Hitting the 10-minute mark. You have a good one, and don't forget to stay tuned.